Hey guys, Paloma here and welcome to the Bates House. Today I'm coming at you with a super quick Dollar Tree haul. I just did a haul recently, so there isn't too much that's going to go into this one, but I am going to show you what I picked up recently. I think we're going to go ahead and start off with the personal care items, simply so I can put them all into these bins and they can go on out of this room. Speaking of bins, I picked up, 6 of the large gray bins that they had. They actually have some very pretty pale pink bins that are just like this and coordinate very well with them, but I wanted the gray only. I'm not positive where these are gonna go. I'm thinking maybe downstairs in our stockpile storage area. I'm not sure, that or maybe on the wood shelf where we have our overflow laundry things, but they are super large. You can store them like this or like this. You can put a label there if you wanted to. I love these. Whenever we were walking through the store, I was with Alma. We were walking through the store right when they put them out, and she's been trying to find stuff to organize her pantry, so it was just perfect timing. I grabbed 6, and I think she grabbed 6 or 8. I'm not sure, but I love them. Next, I picked up 6 of the Bathery Live, Laugh, Lather, Let's Spa, Purify charcoal infused net sponge. I don't care about any of that. All I know is that it's one of the big ones and that's what we like. I actually don't use these. I use a sponge, but all the boys use these. So I picked up one for everybody, again, to throw into the stockpile because they change them out every so often. I only picked up the gray and white. I also found these. I know a lot of people have been talking about these. I didn't go too crazy because if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am an ex-couponer. That's how this whole channel started, was by me doing coupon breakdowns. I still have a very large stockpile of hair care items. Also, I find several goodies at King Dollar for the price, which is amazing. But to find these for $1 I thought was great. So I went ahead and picked up 2. And I've been going to the gym a lot, which isn't good because whenever I go with the intention of losing control. So I sweat a lot, and there's just some things you can't, like, I just can't come home and not wash my hair after working so hard at the gym because I just feel like it's dirty and it stinks and all of that. So that being said, I have to wash my hair more often now, and I don't like that. I picked up 2 of the hair treatments. It's a 1-minute hair mask by Garnier, Fructis, and it's in a banana scent. It's really cute. Like, it smells good. It kind of has like a vanilla thing going on, but I think I like banana as an alternative to vanilla because vanilla makes me nauseous. Like, when anything has a heavy vanilla scent, it makes me nauseous. Not because I don't like it, but because my body just doesn't like it. That being said, picked up 2 of those. It says 98% naturally derived ingredients. I don't know how accurate that is. Next, I picked up the Mint Lemon Foaming Hand Sanitizer. Kills 99% of germs, contains essential oils, alcohol, and dye-free. I actually didn't get this for what it was. I actually got it for the bottle, to be honest. I have a huge thing of foaming hand soap. Actually, a couple that I got from King Dollar. It's like industrial size foaming hand soaps, but I don't have a dispenser, so I got this for that because I don't know. I don't really care that it's a sanitizer or the lemon print. I just got it for the pump. Next, I was super excited to see these because I pay attention to this kind of stuff. And Alma's actually the one that told me. She's like, you know what I saw? I saw this Colgate Zero toothpaste, and it would be something that you like, and she was right. So this is the Colgate toothpaste. It is the Zero line. It says 0 artificial flavors, sweeteners, preservatives, and colors in your toothpaste. What a concept. It is the clear gel spearmint, and this is a 4.6 ounce tube of toothpaste, guys. That is fantastic. The most I've seen, I think, in Dollar Tree is the 4 ounce, especially whenever I was a couponer. That's how I got like years worth of free toothpaste. But this is what your tube looks like. And it is a clear gel. Ooh, cool. Anyway, smells good, very light. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to try this. Now, if you don't know, I have very problematic teeth. And for me, anything that's less of anything, like as far as additives and all that stuff, is better. So I am very excited to put one of these in the restroom and try one and see how I feel throughout the week. I actually use Sensodyne that I get from King Dollar. Is it Sensodyne or Pronamel, or are they the same company? I don't know, but that's what I use because I have sensitive teeth. Anyway, got those, and I got a crap ton for the stockpile. And when we went, they had, I don't know, they had like 6 on the actual shelf. And then we went to the end cap, and the whole like section of the bottom of the end cap was layered with them. So if you don't see them on the shelf, look on your end caps because you never know. I grabbed 14 boxes. They are good until the end of the year. And we have 6 people in our house. My son, and that's off in college, actually comes and shops at home. So he takes a few of whatever he needs. So I'm pretty sure at some point he'll be taking some as well. I kind of feel like 14 isn't enough, but it was enough for that day. So that being said, definitely something to check out. And for the couponers, make sure if you have your $1 off coupons, you go into Dollar Tree and get you a full size product, because it is a size restriction typically on those. And this is a full size and then some. So that's awesome. Next, I picked up a pack of combs. I always pick up combs because the boys are horrible. Like, where do they even go? Like, I don't understand. Just like girls with barrettes and bobby pins and hair ties, like, where do the combs go? I don't understand it. So I figured if I got them these ginormous ass combs that they would be able to keep up with them. So it is a multi-pack. It has that one, this one, this one, this one, that one, and this one. Now, I kind of feel like this might not be worth it. Because look, that is not, I have boys with very thick hair. One has curly hair, one has extremely thick straight hair. I don't know. And then they like to like brush it down and brush it back and stuff like that. So we'll see how long these last. I kind of feel like that isn't worth the $1 because yeah, you get a lot, but like they're so flimsy. I didn't know that. I've never bought those before. I'm glad I opened them. So just be aware of that. Okay, so on to some house items. I picked up 2 of the clear bottles, BPA-free plastic containers with the white lids. If you haven't seen it, I have a home organization playlist where I also include a video of my refrigerator organization. My thing with organization videos is it's one thing to do 10,000 organization videos, but if 10,000 organization videos are done by the same person, something's not right. You're following the thought processes and procedures and budget of someone who doesn't have it together, okay? And my thing is, we all go through seasons and we all go through stages of doing or creating different systems. But what's supposed to happen is over a span of time where you have your first video and you have one of your like more last videos, it's supposed to get better and easier, and there's supposed to be less problems in between, and you're gonna have a solution for everything by the time you get to the end point, right? So I've been living in my refrigerator organization system for several years, and I have reduced it down to the bare necessities, and it is fantastic. I absolutely love my refrigerator organization. It always looks clean. When people come to my house, they're like, I can't stand you. Like, you get on my last freaking nerve because your fridge is always clean. You don't have junk drawers, and like everything is always, whatever. So that's just one of the realities of creating systems that actually work and actually eliminating all the things that don't work. That being said, all that is to say that I recently changed out a lot of the containers that I had to make them more aesthetically pleasing because my system was already in place. My system worked, and so I just wanted to focus on cute or nice and clean. I have the marble water bottles that look like this. They are just marble all on the outside, not actual marble, but like print marble print with a gray lid. And there was a space for 2 more bottles, and I figured why not get these 2 for those random dressings that the hubby and I go through where it's not ranch, barbecue sauce, you know, Italian or something like that. And we'll have 2 miscellaneous bottles that we can set in that one gap area and use what we want extra. What? So I picked up these 2 for my refrigerator. And if you want to look it up, it's hashtag Bates House Organization or a hashtag Bates Family Menu or whatever, and it might be on there. I know that my friend, my YouTube Bethel here in Texas, Karen, K is for Karen, she actually tested out the sphere ice molds. And she said that if you boil your water before putting it in there, it actually makes it more transparent, because if you don't, then your ice cube might be a little foggy. I also feel like that has a lot to do with filtration and oxygen levels, kind of like in your water. Our water is super ultra mega filtered. We have, oh my goodness, like it doesn't want to come apart. Okay. We have well water, but we also have UV filtered water, plus the filtration system on the refrigerator and all of that. So when people come to our house, they're like, man, your water's really good. And it is. Like, I don't like drinking water anywhere else. Okay, there it goes. I guess it was like nested wrong or something. Anyway, so here's your base and here's your top. You would fill it up and don't overfill. So whenever you want to make your ice cubes, you're going to go like this, and then you're going to fill it up through the holes, I'm assuming. And since it's nested down like that, it's going to push the air out. So you're going to have that circle form for your wine or your, I don't know, whiskey, liquor, whatever. But this is really nice. I did pick up 2 of these because I am a wine drinker. I just thought that would be cute. So I did pick up 2. Of course, everybody's been finding the LA's Totally Awesome all-purpose cleaner, degreaser, and spot remover, along with the other items that they have been putting out. I think these would make fantastic additions to any cleaning station buckets, like if you have one in each restroom or whatever. But buckets like that don't work in our house. When we have our chore day, all of the boys go, they get their cleaning towels for cleaning the house. They get the cleaners that are already available to them, and they just spray and go. And then we do chores every single Sunday, and we go through cleaners fairly quickly. That being said, I did pick up 2 of those because they're awesome. LA's Totally Awesome. Okay, so this one is a kind of like household item, but it's leading into crafty things. I picked up 4 of the 4x6 floating image picture frames. I have already used one. I took my friend's son's graduation invitation and I put it like this. And I stuck it in there, and then I put Cricut things on here. It said 2021, had his name in the middle, and then a quote down at the bottom. And I'm going to be gifting that to him for his graduation party. You see it there. It's already wrapped up on there, and then it's sitting on the Dollar Tree graduation hat box. If you haven't seen that box, this is what it looks like. So I got his card from Dollar Tree. Then I wrapped his gift in some like faux denim paper on clearance from Hobby Lobby, and some black ribbon from King Dollar. It was like a big thing like this from King Dollar ribbon, and like fancy thick ribbon. Awesome. Anyway, if you haven't seen the graduation hat boxes, this is what they look like. So I was actually under the impression that it was a flat hat box to where they could store their graduation hat in there, but I guess not. Anyway, it looks like this, and I'm thinking about, well, see, the only problem, he's young, but he's in jiu-jitsu, so I'm assuming he really cares about his health. I was going to fill it up with candy, but I'm pretty sure he can control himself and eat it in moderation. I mean, jiu-jitsu is all about discipline, right? So I'm going to probably do that. Just fill it up with candy, because like, what young adult doesn't love candy? I'm super excited to give him his frame, and I'm going to be filling this up, and I hope he likes it. Moving on, I found 1 roll, and now I'm going to be honest here, found 1 roll of the permanent vinyl in white. Guys, I tried to create labels with the regular vinyl. The Cricut literally just cut through it. It would pop the vinyl off. So if it would cut anything, it would just like, either fray from wherever it was cutting, or it would just pop off, and it was not cute. It was not cute. And I tried to reduce the settings every time I tried to cut, and it just didn't work. I just, instead of getting on my computer and reducing the pressure and doing all that, I was just over it, and then I just grabbed some regular vinyl. I'm wondering if the permanent is going to be any different, and kind of being able to gauge it a little bit now that I've experimented with it. I'm going to tell you if there's any difference in the texture. So it feels like there's definitely a difference in the texture of the vinyl. The only problem is that it's, okay, so I think because the adhesive doesn't stay on this backing very well, it almost doesn't let it stay in place as it cuts, because it just comes right up. And I think that might be the problem. I don't know how to fix that, but this does feel a little thicker. It doesn't feel as like crinkly as the other one. The other one kind of felt like paper, and this doesn't feel like that so much. It feels a little bit thicker, so it might give you a better result. Unfortunately, this is the only permanent vinyl I've been able to find. I haven't been able to find any, so I am happy about that, because I feel like you could have a better result just using it as regular vinyl if you can find the permanent. So that at least makes me feel a little better about the situation. Okay, next I picked up some of the treat sacks in the white polka dot. I love having bags like this for the markets, or for just snacks or things that you want to gift to your friends and neighbors. Around here, I like to make things and then send the boys to the neighbor's house and like give them stuff. And it's great for, I don't know, just travel snacks and gift ideas and all of that good stuff. Next, I found some cool crafty things. Actually, one isn't crafty. One is a Father's Day item. It is the shaving brush. As we all know, we can use these for blending or other types of crafty things. So they're not too soft and they're not too hard. It's not very dense. So I do think you could get some fun effects out of these. And of course, I can't ever just get one of anything. I especially love that the handle was black. Like, that got my attention 100%. Just it being a black handle, that just made me so happy. Also, we could actually make these into double-sided blenders. So what you could do is take the furniture pad, because I showed you guys that I made blenders using furniture pads. Hey guys, Future Me here. If you're interested in seeing how it worked out, go ahead and stick around, because I'm going to put a tutorial and test at the end of this video. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this image already to get an idea of how it works. Now you would have to use the one that has the adhesive and not the one, or you could even recreate them and make them with Velcro, and you could use them to blend, and they could be your dollar store blenders. Also, if you don't know, right over there, right there, are two of those not tiered organizers, but two of the craft organizers from Dollar Tree, from the Crafter Square, full of cosmetic brushes from Sassy and Chic. They are the kind of like brown, soft, dense cosmetic brushes, and I love those. Anyway, so we could take a furniture pad, put some Velcro on there if you need to, or just use the adhesive that already comes on the bottom of the pad, and you could have a double-ended blending brush, one for texture and one for just blending. I think that's fantastic. I mean, it's just $1, and you could have a double-sided thing going on here, and then you could even coordinate them to each ink that you have, which Dollar Tree, I feel like I want them to come out with inks, but I also don't want them to be shitty. So I think I'll wait for them to come out with a decent quality ink instead of just trying to put something out that isn't worth anything. So there is that. I did pick up 6 of those because I felt like it was a fantastic item. And you always want to have a set, because you're never going to just have one color. Even if you don't have many colors, you're going to have a black, a brown, probably like a blue or something. And then you have some backups, or you have room to grow. So there is that. That I thought was a fantastic find. They also had red, white, and blue handles if you want to get all patriotic. But I needed the black to coordinate in here because it has to match. Now, some fun things that I found were these. So I know At craft stores, they sell wood planks and wood pieces and all of that for $1 to like $5, right? And I didn't get any of the small ones, but they have like small, like medallion style wood pieces in different shapes and sizes. But I picked up some of the, it's not large, it's kind of like, okay, so those are like extra small. These are small, medium, and then large. I picked up 2 of these, of the Crafter Square wood plaques. I picked up the rectangle ones because I felt like those would make awesome fronts for something. You could stain them, you could faux stain them, you could do whatever you want. You could burn them like I do. I burn all the Dollar Tree wood. And then there's these. And these probably go for about $4 at Michael's and Hobby Lobby and all that. More wood planks, and they are solid wood, and y'all know wood right now is about $1,000 a foot. So to get it for $1 is pretty freaking awesome. They must have had that negotiated before 2020. But look at that. That's so nice. That's like a good $4 plank, if not more, because I actually created some DIY crates for the hubby, and I got the one that looked like a police badge, and I put his, of course, I put his badge number and everything on it, right? And I attached it to the front of the crate when I did his Father's Day gift police closet. Anyway, these are not $1 at your craft stores. So to find them for $1, and as thick as they are and as nice as they are, that's fantastic. And you know, Dollar Tree has the sandpaper. It's not like amazing sandpaper, but it's going to do the job to smooth this out for you and get some of these rough edges to kind of lay nice and smooth. You can see it right there. You don't want splinters. Okay, so there's that. And then they had these, and I thought this was pretty fantastic. Now they've come out with the packs of wood pieces, and they're probably say about that big. Yeah, that's about right, about that big, rectangular, and then some squares. But these are bigger pieces. And I know all of you wanting to make the faux shelves and then the crates and all of that, your minds are just going to be blown and go uber crazy over this stuff. So even if you wanted to, because they have different shapes of these, you could actually make you a crate. You got one side there, you got the other side there, and then you just need 2 pieces and you have you a whole wood crate. Very, very nice. You could use them as dividers in your organizers. You can make them into organizers. You could do what you want. And Dollar Tree does have the Super Glue brand wood adhesive. They also sometimes have the Elmer's wood glue, which actually works. I did a test run on it and it is fantastic. So there's that. Very, very nice. The last item that I got is this Sassy and Chic cuticle remover. I do my nails every so often. I do believe that I have a Halloween vampire ombre nail tutorial on my channel, and I believe that the process that I use in that video, by gluing the nails with the Dollar Tree clear green super glue, not green, but it's like got a green cap on it. I use that glue, and then I put the nail on, and then I file around the cuticle area on the nail to kind of thin out that hard plastic. And doing that and blending that actually allows your nail to withstand resistance or impact whenever you tap it. And what usually makes your nail go like fly off, it's that fact that it's got flexibility, and that's what holds it on your nail. So you could check out the Halloween nail tutorial. It's vampire nail theme. You can check that one out, and I believe it's the same steps. I did that one several years ago at the old house, and I absolutely love that tutorial. It's fantastic. Looks like you have bloody nails, and that for me would actually probably be like a year-round nail. It's there if you want to check it out. So I grabbed one of those. I'm excited to see what it does, or what. It says gently removes overgrown cuticles with aloe vera by Sassy and Chic. It says angle tube downwards and dispense a thin stripe on cuticle. Using a manicure stick or cuticle pusher, gently massage cuticles and wait a few minutes. Wash hands immediately after 30 seconds with warm soapy water. Oh, so basically all it's doing is like making your cuticles soft so you can push them back. Okay. But it's only $1 and it's got aloe vera, so it might be healthy for your cuticles so they're not dry. There's that. Hey guys, so if you stuck around, I thought it would be fun to experiment with what I was talking about with the shave brush and the furniture pads with some ink. So I have two different style stencils and a cardstock piece of white paper. It is kind of like an off-white eggshell kind of color. I have some furniture pads and the brush. So we're gonna test out this double-ended idea and see if it works, and then apply it to the rest of them, because I feel like that is an awesome way to have a duo kind of double-ended item. So let's just go ahead and start. So I'm gonna make this super quick. We're gonna take this brush, take a furniture pad. Dollar Tree sells the furniture pad in multi-packs with different sizes. This is kind of like the medium size. I'm gonna clean up this edge, get this cleaned up so it doesn't drag the ink when we're using it. And then we're just gonna take this liner off. If you wanted to make sure that you don't have any issues, you could put some super glue or something on here, but I would rather not. And then set it as centered as you can get it. It is plastic, so you'll be able to adjust a few times. Just don't do it too much because you don't want to mess up that adhesive. And then we're just gonna stick it. Okay, I pressed it down very well, so now we have our brush end, which if you look at it, it's flat. It's not, it doesn't have a super high curve. I'm just gonna cut off these ones that are kind of frayed so that we have a nice even brush. And that's it. There's only like 4 on there that were kind of frayed. All right. So now we have 2 ends. I'm gonna take some ink. This is the Ranger Distress Oxide Ground Espresso by Tim Holtz. And I'm gonna show you the other one too. All right, so those of you that are not new to the channel, you know that this is a Dollar Tree organizer. You know that I put this handle in here so that I can pick it up and move it around. And you also know that these are Dollar Tree blending brushes. So I'm just gonna take this out and show it to you at the same time. So that way, if anyone is new to the channel, they know that this is also an option. So we got, let me find my Ground Espresso. There it is, Ground Espresso brush. So that's that. Okay. So really quick, using this is what it looks like with this beautiful blending brush. All right. Then we have our shave brush. You can see it does pick up ink. I would just hold the bristles together, help it grab a little bit more. There we go. Just work it in there. All right, and then we have our furniture pad. Okay, so let's take a look. So that is our Sassy and Chic cosmetic brush. That is our shave brush, and this is our furniture pad. I think having the double-ended blending thing combination is actually a very good idea. I think it's fun. You can see this one is super well blended, and then this one has just the slightest bit of texture, and I'll hold it up closer so you can actually see it. This is what we're looking like. That looks very nice. I like that. I think they would both work fantastic. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend directly onto the sheet with the furniture pad so you can see what it looks like without having the raised edge of the stencil. Okay, so that was after using it with the stencil. Let's take one off and just get the smooth new furniture pad and see what that looks like, because this is something you'll want to know. So you'll know if you'll separate the types of furniture pads, or not types, but if you'll use it on stencils and by itself, just so you can know what kind of effect you're going to have on your furniture pad. Because some of you won't care. I don't care. Like, I don't care if it has that texture, but the stencil will cause the furniture pad fabric to fray more, so it will be chunkier. All right, and that's what that looks like. Now let's take a look at this directly onto the brush, or directly onto the paper. I love how grainy that looks. If you're like me, you don't care about imperfections. You actually embrace imperfections and use that. I love how grainy this looks. It almost makes it look like, I don't know, like it's embedded in the paper, into the fibers. That looks fantastic to me. I feel like if we got a piece of paper and crumbled it up, that would look beautiful. So that is a closer look. So to me, it doesn't even look like it matters if you use your blending or your furniture pad on a stencil and it makes that fabric fray more. It doesn't matter. It's because it's a rough texture anyway, so it's going to look very similar. And then this is the brush. I love how that looks. So we're going to crumble up a piece of paper here, and then we're also going to play with it on some tea stain paper. This is like a combination coffee stain, tea stain, baked paper. And I love crumbling paper to make it kind of look like a faux leather and stuff like that. And then whenever you stain on it or ink on it, then you have like raised lines and all of that good stuff. So here goes this. Let's see how it looks. So whenever you get your ink for your brush, I would definitely suggest holding it like that, just to kind of make those bristles more dense and they'll grab more ink. So let's go ahead. Guys, you can't tell me this doesn't look fantastic. OMG. This looks beautiful. Oh, I love it. So what I love is that the brush actually gets onto the flat surfaces of the paper, right? So we don't have to worry about not getting ink on certain places. But then you have your other end, which is your furniture pad. And this is going to be more flat. So it's going to get those high points a lot better than just the brush alone to darken up those veins in the crumble of the paper. Oh, that is fantastic. That is gorgeous. I love this. Double-ended, a definite must. And then I just want to see how this looks on the crumbled paper. So you have a definite soft blend with the Sassy and Chic brush. This is, guys, oh my goodness, this is probably one of my favorites. I've done Dollar Tree repurpose ideas with the craft supplies several times, and I think this is one of my favorite items. Oh yes, double-ended inking tool with this shave brush and your furniture pad. That is fantastic. I am in absolute love. So here goes another look. I'm not even gonna use that paper stencil. Here goes another look at what we've done. Remember, shave gel or shave brush from the Father's Day selection. They also have red, white, and blue handles. I like the black because I like to embrace vintage in my craft room, as you can see. And for me, black accents work very well. And then the furniture pads that come in a multi-pack, They have so many different sizes in one pack, but all you need are the middle sized. You don't have to change them out because I feel like it's exactly the same. If you wanted to put some Velcro dots on the back of there, it would work just the same. You could take it on and take it off if you couldn't find one for every color. That way you could interchange it, I guess. But no, because it's going to be double-ended. You don't want to do that. So I don't think there's any benefit to doing the Velcro since you're going to have one color on one side. You don't want to have a different color on the bottom and just like be alternating. That's kind of just not worth it. So I would say just grab as many as you think you'll need for your standard high use colors. Anyway, that is a look at experimenting with our shave brush. I do hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. I liked seeing the different layers and texture and what it did to this paper. Fantastic. All right, guys, so that is pretty much it for this Dollar Tree haul. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite find is, or what are your thoughts and ideas on the nice, larger wood pieces. I always share all the new stuff that I find walking throughout the stores with you on Instagram. So if you don't follow me over there, you really should, because that's always the real-time, everyday, regular life stuff, on top of all the things that I find throughout the week whenever I make, pit stops in after the gym or on my way home or whatever. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell on your way out so you can be notified of new videos whenever I do post. I have a lot of videos coming out, including Goodwill hauls and craft room organization. I am right now running a poll on my Instagram again where you could participate so that you get what you want whenever you watch the content. I am asking questions about what y'all prefer. I'm letting y'all ask questions so that I can address them through the video series or whatever, through the video. And I'm also asking if y'all want 1 or 2 videos, blending them and all of that. So definitely jump over there and give your input, because whenever I do my craft room tour, there's going to be a lot of information in that video or 2 videos. So you can follow me on my Instagram and my Facebook group at The Bates House, #anythingbateshouse, and we'll pretty much be there. But for now, guys, that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!